teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Bringing it out, it's Young. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. On first down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. It's a fake. The up man has it. Fighting off the defender. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Chris. Wonder if the coaches knew they're going to fake this the first chance they got, or if this was an impulse decision by the head coach. Either way, it worked out great.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. They'll hand it off. That's a strong stiff arm.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Strong. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up in the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Takes the ground. It's Brown. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Bringing pressure. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's Mendoza. That's reeled in. It's Bond. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Toss play to the outside. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the 1st down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Indiana. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. Returner looking to create better field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Puts some space around the 30. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They were not going to catch him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. Past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Goes out the stiff arm. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Quarterback still with the football. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner out, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Let's see if that formula works again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Hits into space at the 50. He's in the clear. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but Here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and moving it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. That's caught. It's ball.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught. Second down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And now they run the draw play. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. That's an important first down on that running play. Handing off on the draw play. As the first down is still going. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
The Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking for some space. It's ball.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Lets it fly to the wideout. Back down the middle. It's Cooper. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Indiana! This offense cannot be stopped.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Well, throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. The pocket breaking down. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and he put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession and they make something happen. Here comes a handoff. The game moves the ball to a 34. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Indiana offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass caught on a comeback route. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. In the backfield, it's Bond.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. To throw, it's Mendoza. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Hoosiers! That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Going after, not right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Irish. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Notre Dame, 42. Indiana, 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. It is intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Has the first down and more. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream play performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Nice grab. It's Cooper. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And he shows he's got that ability here.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Selden. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Here's the handoff. A change of direction. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Barker. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. First down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Handoff running right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
With the catch, it's Barker. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Sets up for a classic fourth quarter. Who's going to make a play to make the difference here? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch! They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First and goal, handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Payne. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Leaning on the run game here late. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down play coming up. Handoff to the right side. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap, it's Brown.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air. It's Mendoza. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Throws it to the right. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive.